These are what I plan on listening to today on this episode of What's on the Turntable. Come on and have a look. Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hoping a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning. It's also my last day of holidays. This time has just flown by, but it's still a coffee kind of morning. Cheers, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. So to celebrate my last day of holidays, I plan on listening to some albums. I pulled, 5 or 6 out here. I may not get through all of them because I do want to get outside, but it's not, so far, it has not the nicest day it looks like. But I still like to get out and get some fresh air, walk the doggies, that type of thing. At the same time, I picked up the Buckingham's Nicks album, which I absolutely love. The remastered, the 40th anniversary. It's amazing. It's amazing. I picked up this one. This is my first Smiths album. Strange Ways, Here We Come. I don't know these guys, so I wasn't sure which one to pick. I guess I should have maybe picked up The Queen Is Dead, but this one was a decent price, and it looked kind of cool. When I listened to a couple of tracks, they sounded great, but I don't know this album for beans, so I plan on listening to this one first. Apparently this is their 4th album, and the final album as well, that they broke up after this one in 87. I'm really looking forward to this one. Apparently it's been a shift in musical change. More instrumental, more experimental sounds, which is cool. Commercially successful album. Regarded by all 4 band members as their best album. That's what they're saying anyway. But I do have to get The Queen Is Dead, their 1986 album. This one is, I love the embossing on the front cover. I have to replace that inner sleeve. Beautiful purple label on there. You got Morrissey on vocals, Johnny Marr on guitars and piano, Andy Rourke on bass guitar, and Mike Joyce on drums. Written by Morrissey and Johnny Marr. I'll be listening to this one for sure, maybe a couple of times just to get it. But I'll pick up more of their albums. I'm not sure how many they put out. Again, I'm not familiar with the band. This is a first for me. So I will see what they're all about. I saw Vinyl Richie talking about this album the other day, which is a fantastic album by Hot Tuna. This is Burgers. I play this one often. So I'm not going to play that one, but I am going to play the Phosphorescent Rat, their 4th album, 1974 release. It's on the Grunt label. This was recorded and put together after Johnny Kokkonen, the guitarist, and bass player Jack Cassidy left Jefferson Airplane. They came over to Hot Tuna, added Sammy Piazza on drums and percussion, and made this fine album. It's a heavier album than the previous stuff. Great solos on here. What's not to love about this album? It's fantastic. I love the cover as well. Hot Tune is great. Highly underrated for sure. I haven't listened to this one in a moment. I've got a couple of their albums, 3 or 4 actually. This is going to be Teagarden and Van Winkle with Bruce, and the album On the Way. Their 4th album from 72. Great psychedelic and folky rock. Skip Knapp, keyboards, pedal bass, vocals. David Teagarden, drums and vocals. And you got guitarist Michael Bruce. Teagarden and Skip Knapp played with Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band as well. Actually, no, before the Silver Bullet Band, they were played with Bob Seger. And I think David Teagarden became part of the Silver Bullet Band later. I don't know, there's a big connection with Bob Seger there. It's a great album. Great album. There's the guys there. Highly underrated, for sure. Carry On With You, Midnight Rider by Greg Allman and the Allman Brothers Band. They do a great version of that. Moving on down the highway, Going Down. Riding Away With Me. Ain't Love Grand. Arted Is My Last Name, Passin' Gas. If You Live, I Need You. Stoned on the Love of Jesus, great gospel track. And Reuben Red. Looking forward to re-listening and revisiting this one for sure. Before it was Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, it was the Bob Seger System. I've got a couple of Bob Seger System albums, actually. Really good stuff. This is Ramblin' Gamblin' Man, released in 1969. This is not the original. This is a Canadian reissue. I've got to replace the inner sleeves. I haven't done that yet on this one. It's on the Green Capital label. You've got some great tracks on here. Ramblin' Gamblin' Man starts it off. Tales of Lucy Blue, Ivory, Gone, Down Home, Train Man, White Wall, Black Eyed Girl, 2 + 2 equals ? Dr. Fine, the last song, and Love Needs to Be Loved. Bob Seger's on lead guitar, lead vocals, piano, keyboards. Dan Honecker on bass and vocals. Pep Perrine on drums and vocals. Bob Schultz is on keyboards on Gamblin'. You also have Michael Earlywine, who invented the review site AllMusic, which I use quite often. He does some blues harp on the track Down Home. And Glenn Frey. I'm not sure if it was he a session musician at the time or something, because this is way before the Eagles. He does backing vocals and acoustic guitar on Ramblin' Gamblin' Man as well. I'm really looking forward to listening to this one for sure. After the Bob Seger System broke up in 70 or 71, Bob Seger started playing with Teagarden and Van Winkle, who I just showed. And they did the album Smokin' OP in 1972. And then in 74, he formed the Silver Bullet Band. So Bob Seger has had a lot of musical changes for sure. But I really like the Bob Seger System earlier stuff. Really good. Short-lived, unfortunately, but a different version of the Silver Bullet Band, which obviously became a commercial empire. And then this one, In Excess. This is Listen Like Thieves. This is a great, great album. I know their other album, everyone goes to that one. It's their commercial successful album. Kick, but I like this one, Listen to Thieves. This is really, really good. This is their 5th album, released in 1985. Number 1 in Australia. International breakthrough album in the States and Canada and UK. You got the big single, What You Need. Apparently there's a 40th anniversary reissue, which I'm interested in. Bonus tracks, live concert recordings from 85 to 86, remastered by Giles Martin, which I'd be cool with. It's got What You Need, as I said. Listen Like Thieves, Kiss the Dirt, Falling Down the Mountain, Shine Like It Does, Good plus Bad Times, Biting Bullets, This Time, Three Sisters, Same Direction, 1x1, and Red Sun. Amazing album. So if I can get through the rest of them and get to this one, I'll be happy with today. And that's it. Have yourself a great rest of the day. Love you all. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.